Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the previous video we explored Rusturf Tunnel and Verdanturf Town, and we are now back here in Mauville for probably the final-ish time. We're going to begin by heading out here to the east of Mauville onto Route 118. This will be a very short-lived expedition because we cannot actually do much here on Route 118. The pathway we need to head in order to proceed with the game is northbound. We need to head north, and we will do that following the completion of Route 118, starting off with a wonderful double battle here against DeAndre and the girl, who I have a feeling we might be getting her phone number. Yeah, she has a Pokegear, and we're going to be getting her Pokegear number. Alright, decided to use Aphrodite for the fight here because the enemy team is so low leveled. We're dealing with 14 to, I believe, like maybe 17, 18 is the highest level we're going to experience on this route, which means it would have been great for mass leveling up, but instead I chose to mass level up in the middle of nowhere. Went ahead and used Calm Mind there on Aphrodite. Calm Mind is a move that boosts my special attack, and, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it as prep. I'll prep Aphrodite, get her stats up, and hopefully we can deal some massive damage in the coming turns. Aphrodite, of course, only level 21, really needs to be a little higher on the level curve, but we will get there eventually, I guess I should say. Eventually. She did level up last video, and of course, as always, if you missed the previous video of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, you can head down into the description. There is a playlist linked down there, and that contains all the videos for every single episode. I do recommend on catching up if you have the free time, because it is a very fun series. You can see how we got some of these Pokemon nicknamed. You can see the struggles we've had at like every single gym we've tried battling. I think pretty wonderful. And a guy like me may be fairly close to meeting his watch hour requirements to apply for partner and could use the help with you watching more of my videos. So if you don't mind, check it out maybe. I'd appreciate it. Or just watch this video and leave a like. That's my YouTuber spiel. I've been sneaking those into most videos these days, and, well, I kind of feel a little unclean about it. I feel a little dirty sneaking that in, so we're gonna go back to the commentary about Pokemon. Thankfully, this battle is almost over. We've actually been doing massive damage with Aphrodite having a boosted confusion attack. So it looks like Calm Mind was a great pickup, actually. In the event, of course, that Aphrodite is actually able to use Calm Mind once, twice, maybe 3 times, and then not instantly faint. That's going to be the big challenge when it gets into more extreme battles, would be making sure that Aphrodite doesn't just waste her one turn in battle with something like Calm Mind, because that's sort of my big deal with those status moves of any kind, is that I just don't want to waste them. Oh dear me, I seem to have lost. Come on, Ken, Pokemon, are you okay? Pokemon 1, 2, and 3? Your Pokemon are alright, if not, run them to Mauville. That odor, it's a Pokénav, we must register each other. She smelled my cell phone. That's a red flag and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Red flag and a half. This guy's a trainer. I think that Fishman is a trainer too. Let my melody rock your soul. That's what a musician sounds like in my mind. I feel like it'd be funny if in one video I just randomly had like a guest, one of my friends or something, just do a voice for a trainer. To where I would just be like doing normal Pokemon commentary, and then it's just like some different person being like, "It's time to battle." Would that be funny? Would you want to see that? Well, actually, don't tell me if you want to see it or not, because then I'll either do it or not do it. It's supposed to be a surprise. Hey, here we are taking 10 damage per Thundershock from a Pokemon that is 7 levels beneath us. Shows you the real strength we've got here in Aphrodite, which is unfortunately not as much strength as we would like to see in young Aphrodite. But like I said, we'll have to see how she ends up progressing on the level curve. Nice. That was a one-shot on that Whismur. That was pretty good. A nice 216 for Aphrodite. Fa la la la. That's what he says. All right, and we have his number 2. When I compose better melodies, you have to come listen, okay? And there goes guitarist Dalton. Guitarist Dalton. For fishermen, equipment is the key, but for trainers, the key ingredients are Pokemon and heart, of course. Of course, toss in some Pokemon, toss in some heart, stir it all up, turn on the heat, the electric stove, because I'm not supposed to have a gas stove anymore, although I'll tell you what, I'm an uneducated human being, but I will say that objectively gas stoves are better for cooking. Objectively. There's my controversy. Someone clip that and get it trending on the internet. Apple Kai, fool for thinking gas stoves are better, or whatever. So close to a level up. I was beaten in heart? You darn were, sir. You darn were. So as you can see, this is a waterlocked route. We can't do anything from here. But we can read that to the left is Mauville, in case you have forgotten. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the Mauville City music once again, because we will be finally leaving Mauville behind for a little while. We're going to be proceeding north onto Route 111, I think it is. If my memory serves correct, it should be 111. If it is correct, you'll want to know why I know that number, and you'll find out in the next video. Alright, yes, I was right. Route 111. This is my favorite kind of Pokemon. Show me how to put a little excitement into my life. Route 111 is actually a bit misleading. It appears grassy and lovely, but when we continue north, we will see that it is not so. It is not so. I would like to make an announcement, a formal announcement, that is the most adorable Sandshrew I've seen in my life. If anyone objects to that being the most adorable Sandshrew in the Pokemon universe, please leave a comment, and I will engage in an argument with you, because that is the cutest Sandshrew that I fainted in one hit. But gosh, OG, was it totally adorbs. Aphrodite to level 23, Newt sort of picking up a few XP points here and there. Not as many as Aphrodite, of course. We'll get the Poison Sting onto Newt, and he will not get poisoned. Very good. I actually gambled on that. If he had gotten poisoned, no big deal. I would have just had to run back to the Pokemon Center. But it's better that he didn't. Definitely. Here we go, take out this Roselia with a Confusion. Fun fact, almost used a Roselia. It was on the list of planned Pokemon, but it was quickly removed because Newt is a grass type, and I wasn't going to sacrifice choosing Trico. Down goes Tyrant and Selena. Wait, did you get a good look at my Pokemon? I did, and it was very adorable. Oh my, that was too much excitement. Got me $1,000 for that, thank you. Route 111, down is Mauville City. Very good, very good. Trainer Hill entrance to the right. Scale the heights, you hot-blooded trainers. What do you have to say? I challenged the Windstraight family, but 4 matches in a row is tough going. They destroyed me. That is a reference to something we will be taking care of in today's video, but I do want to go ahead and use Rock Smash and run up north to tell you the true nature of Route 111. Well, I actually gotta fight this guy first. I don't know where you're going, but I would like to battle. It's Sandy. It's Sandy. Route 111 is Sandy. You know how they say, like, Kingdom Hearts is light, Kingdom Hearts is dark. You know, they got that big thing. Well, Route 111 is Sandy. Much to many people's surprise. It is Sandy, and we're not going to be doing too much in the Sandy area because we do have a lot to do back behind us. There's some trainers to fight, and the Windstraight estate to tackle, which I will explain momentarily. But we must first see the wonders that exist on Route 111 proper. Here we have a Meryl. Why not? We'll go ahead and keep going. I was thinking of switching to Newt there, but Aphrodite needs the XP, so let's go ahead and just give her the little boost. The little boost. You see why I chose to use in-battle healing items instead of mass leveling my Pokemon? Because if I mass leveled everything to like 30, we would be almost double the level of the trainers around here, and that's just not fun. I should just said I was disgusting. I should have disgustingly, like it was a comparison, but I mean, that was kind of bonkers. Here we go. Route 111, up north. Look, it's vicious. It's impossible to keep going. But hey, there's cool music. All right, perfect. Now I'm gonna work my way down very carefully. avoiding the line of sight of any individuals, because I want to save all that lovely content for the next video. Today we are only going to handle things down here. I want this Pokeball. And I also want to fight these trainers. When you're as famished as I am, there's no room for pity. Did you come from Mauville? Then you should be full of energy. I mean, relatively. I'm decently high energy. That's Kindler Hayden and Picnicker Bianca sending out a Numel and a Shroomish. Which means we are severely up the creek without a paddle, because, yeah, there's no way that Numel doesn't one-shot Newt. Or Numel, if you will. Guess what? I don't think the Numel's gonna one-shot Newt. I think it's gonna not have a chance to attack. Good going, Newt and Aphrodite, the tag team. This might be the first time we're seeing Aphrodite as a Kirlia in battle, by the way. If it is, I'm just noticing Kirlia's sprite is severely, hunched over, so to say. I feel like she's kind of leaning forward a little bit, and that's a little sus. But why don't we talk about paralysis instead? Because now I'm gonna have to run back to the Pokemon Center, because I need to cure paralysis, and also we could, I guess, get a boost to our power points and whatnot before we go into the Windstrait Estate. Down goes the enemies. He groans. And she, ooh la la, that's a lot to takes. Very good, very good. An Elixir, of course, is a power point boosting move. It boosts the power points of a Pokemon move if you need to heal your power points outside of a Pokemon Center. I've never really, in the Pokemon games, ever used an Elixir or an Ether or anything like that. So I'm curious to hear if you guys have ever used those items. I generally was pretty careful with my PowerPoint distribution, I guess. I didn't overuse one move without being, you know, semi-close to a place I could heal. Our family's hearts beat as one. The Windstrait's house. Hello, I take it you're a traveler. How's this? What do you say to taking on our family of four in a series of Pokemon battles? Let's do it. That's the spirit. I like you. And we'll begin right away. We will begin right away. Starting out with Windstrait Victor. Not sure. Well, actually, I am positive why. But they really should have called him Victor Windstrait. But of course, the reason they didn't do that is because Windstrait is a trainer class, Victor is a name. In the same way you have Picnicker Bianca or YouTuber Apple Guy, they have Windstrait Victor. In order for them to do Victor Windstrait, they'd have to make Victor a title and Windstrait his name. Which, like I said, I understand why. It's just, unless you're like reading off like a class roster at an elementary school, you don't really go last name, first name. At least in America. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure in Japan they might do last name, first name. Huh. Maybe it makes perfect sense. Down goes Windstrait Victor, regardless. Aya! You're a lot tougher than I expected. I forgot his voice. I think he was British. I don't know. This next person is gonna be wholly British. Hey all, Scott here. I found a pretty strong trainer. I added the Scott here. Oh goodness, aren't you young? You must be quite the trainer to beat my husband, though. It's my turn to battle now. I said Scott here because of Scott the Waz. YouTuber extraordinaire. A fellow YouTuber like me. You know how it is. Alright, Roselia at level 17, Aphrodite at level 23. Again, great battle experience here for Aphrodite. Let's see, Roselia using... Oh. You really know how to make a guy have a real swell day. Thank you. Thank you for paralyzing Aphrodite. That means for the remainder of the 2 battles I have to do after this, there is a chance that Aphrodite will fail to move, and that's just kind of lame. What isn't lame though is leveling up to level 24, and down going Windstrait Victoria. We have Victor and Victoria. Gotta say, if I ever met someone who had the same name as me, but like the other version, like the female version of my name, that might be a deal breaker. Might be a deal breaker. My name doesn't really have a female version though. You're stronger than Mom. Wow, but I'm really strong too. Really, honestly. Appleina. It would be the Apple Girl. Miss Apple. Windstraight Vivi sends out Meryl. Wow, the game's really pouring it on thick, aren't they? That's, once again, a joke for my IRL friends, which means no one watching this video will get that joke. But on the off chance someone is watching, that's one of my real friends, and they get the reference, send me a Discord message. I want to know you got the joke. There's probably like 10 people who would get the joke, and of those 10 people, maybe one of them is watching. Maybe. We have to beat this Shroomish now. We've had a good record with using Confusion on a Shroomish. However, I think... Oh no, actually, I was going to say I think Paralysis lowers your attack stat, as well as causing you to occasionally not move, but I think that's a burn. I think a burn lowers your attack stat. Burn and Paralysis are actually fairly similar. Burn also makes you move second always. Paralysis makes you move second always. And Burn is annoying. Doesn't go away on its own. Same thing with Paralysis. And that's about all I can think of that they have in common. Gonna continue spamming Confusion. This Ember might be it though. Oh no. Aphrodite just looks so grass-like. You know, like the little green hair and like the green leggings. It just seems like it would burn like wicked easily. We're gonna go ahead and switch out to Flatbird to end off this fight. Aphrodite probably could have done it on the off chance that this Numel used a really low rolling move. But hey, nothing wrong with giving Flatbird some EXP as well. Nothing wrong with giving Flatbird some time in the spotlight. There we are. Taking down the Numel and getting ready for the next Windstraight, I believe. Huh? Did I just lose? Yes, you did. That stinks. Grandma! A grandmother is the final trainer. How dare you make my granddaughter cry? For that I'm going to smash you. Prepare to lose. Oh, she said smack you. Yeah, same difference. Same difference. This is Windstraight Vicky. Vicky. Ain't that something. Okay. I guess I need to switch back to Flatbird again, because there's no way Aphrodite can beat this Metatite at her current state. If we had a little more HP, in what world do you hit a high jump kick? I have never, ever hit a high jump kick. For those of you who don't know, high jump kick is a bit of a gambit. If you miss high jump kick, which you probably will miss high jump kick, it has a very low accuracy, your Pokemon keeps careening through the world until it smacks a wall and takes a whole ton of damage to itself. I can't believe she went for a high jump kick and actually landed it. Qua, you are strong. My granddaughter was right. 720. Thanks for the money. If you're not in any hurry, visit us a while. I think I shall. We can hang out with the Windstraights and watch their television. And now it's time for the Name Raider Show. I'll tell you Pokemon's fortune from the nickname you bestowed. Advice is what you've got, what I have to give, and it's helpful advice that I've offered. Today I shall do a reading of the nickname Flatbird of Apple's Pokemon Wingull. This nickname is a nickname that hints at talent in many different ways. I urge a trainer to take courage and take on many challenges. The nickname Flatbird is rooted by the letter L. The letter is supported by the first letter F, which gives it a solid sense of presence as a nickname. I must say that Flatbird is quite a good nickname. Hope that the trainer will continue to treat Flatbird with love. That's it for today. Shall we meet again? Let's talk to the Windstraight. There's no question that you're strong, but if you were to battle my grandson, you'd end up crying in frustration. He's much stronger than any trainer our family knows. He must be challenged with the Pokemon League champion by now. Knowing my grandson, he could be the champion already. Mommy is stronger than Daddy. I'm stronger than Mommy, and Grandma's stronger than me. But my big brother's even stronger than Grandma. We use this Macho Brace to more effectively train our Pokemon in training. Since you've beaten all of us here, I don't know if you need it, but we would like you to have the Macho Brace. We get a Macho Brace, which, truth be told, I don't have locked in my memory of what it does. I think it increases EVs or something random like that. Promotes growth, but reduces speed. Yeah, I think it gives you more EVs per battle or something. EV is effort values. It's something I've never paid attention to in Pokemon. If I'm correct in my very brief understanding of it, each Pokemon you defeat has a certain amount of EVs towards a stat that it gives you, and I don't know. Look it up on Bulbapedia if you're interested. I won't be using the Macho Brace. You're the first trainer I've seen who deploys Pokemon so masterfully, but I should tell you, my son is stronger than you. He even took the Pokemon League Challenge, I'll have you know. Who is the missing Winstraight? We don't know. We don't know. Anyway, over here to the right is Trainer Hill. I'll explain Trainer Hill in the next video. But for now, I'm going to run back to Mauville, even though I said I was never coming back. But I need to heal. I need to heal so that we can be ready to take on the challenges of next video, which is going to be coming up fairly soon because this video is actually ending. I'm stalling so I can get out of Mauville so we can have different outro music. But that is actually going to be all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around, and I will catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.